Crush Roller on Neogeo Pocket Color has a 2-player link cable mode. Crush Roller is essentially Pac-Man in reverse. Instead of clearing the maze of dots while avoiding enemies, you instead need to paint the entire surface while avoiding enemies. In other words, Pac-Man meets Splatoon. And honestly, this game is actually pretty awesome, and I think it might be my favorite maze chaser. The 2-player mode, which is accessible from the main menu, pits both players against each other, and there are 2 ways to win. Either paint your maze before the other player fills theirs, or don't be the first to take a hit from the chasing enemies. But 99% of the time, the game will be over by taking a hit as opposed to fully painting your maze. There are many mazes available too, each one more intricate than the last. However, you first need to clear these stages in the single player mode before they become playable in the multiplayer mode. All stages fit on a single screen, but they're varied. Some have more bends than others, some are oddly asymmetrical, some have underpasses, but they all have the screen wraps, where you enter one side of the screen and appear on the other. Instead of eating a power pellet to gain offensive capabilities, the player can travel over the paint roller to gain a boost of speed and temporarily disable enemies. As a quick side fact, the Neogeo Pocket Color version of Pac-Man came with a 4-way cross ring, this plastic doohickey that purposely restricts the analog stick to the 4 main directions. Although it's not advertised this way, Crush Roller is the next best game to use this obscure accessory. It isn't exactly going to give you a major advantage over your competitor, but it's one of those things I haven't seen documented anywhere else. Unfortunately, finding a physical copy of Crush Roller is going to cost you these days, with copies going for around $200 currently on eBay. However, Crush Roller is available specifically on the Steam version of the Neogeo Pocket Color Selection Volume 1. The Switch version does not contain Crush Roller, but includes Match of the Millennium, whereas Match of the Millennium was sold separately on Steam. But even though the multiplayer mode is essentially the same as the single-player game, just with the race against a friend, Crush Roller still comes highly recommended. It has more replay value than you think, with its multiple maps and 1 per stage collectible, and it's just a genuinely good maze chaser. But what do you think? Have you ever played Crush Roller? Have you ever linked the Neogeo Pocket Color? And have you ever painted your bedroom with a bucket of paint you got from the hardware store? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more link cable content, be sure to check out the links in the description. Until next time, thank you for watching and game on!